Hey guys, Popular Boat here, playing some more Kaiserreich as the USA. Now CSA has just taken power. We are getting a bit concerned about some of the other little factions trying to throw us out of office. But for now, we're in an alright spot. Alright, Southern Trade Unions. We can support the unions financially or send in militia to protect the trade unions. Reed wanted to remove the power of the American First Party by transferring power to the Southern Trade Unions. As the trade unions attempted to consolidate the power, the America First moved against them. Let's support them financially. That costs a lot more. No, we'll just fight. Fight them all. Militias failed to restore order. We're down to disaster level of stability, and we're going to send the army in to deal with these bastards. MacArthur refuses to send in the army, so MacArthur can go get fucked. And MacArthur has booted us out of office. How dare he? Now, Mr. MacArthur's taken over from us, kicked us out of office, and so we are not going to stand for that. Democracy is over, he's taken control, military junta is dived on in. Now, let's set him to destroy domestic enemies, because he won't be, the AI won't be able to change that, and we are going to switch to the CSA. We are now the CSA. We have a couple little states up here. We have to resume our research. It's 37. We need computing machine, we need our production buffed, and construction increased. We have basically no capacity to... Oh, we got a fair few factories actually. We're going to crank out more mill factories. We managed to get one out, so we have some military factories to build some stuff. No resources though. And dockyards are just going to do a couple convoys and destroyers. Right, let's slow the game down a little bit. As you'll notice, we have no men. Those will be given to us by events. America's declared, or the US has declared on the American Union states. They've declared war on us. We have high party popularity. We're getting given resources from the people, factory output plus 5%. A lot of things. Second American Revolution. Do we want to improve workers' rights? Get some manpower, construction speed, production efficiency. Just manpower, no thanks. More mill factories, or more factories being consumed by consumer goods, and a little bit of political power gain, meh. Less consumer goods factories, so more for us. More factory output and more resource efficiency gain. We are going to go with William Z. Foster. Now we get a bunch of men from events. We're going to fight the American Union state. We are going to end the USA. No one kicks us out of office. And we're going to kind of balance our units out. Let's have a quick look at their templates. Are they all the same? Yeah. So weapons and support equipment. Gonna get redder than Texas. I always knew my home state was a communist. Alrighty, so let's just finish splitting our army up. We have some pretty nice generals. I'm going to put Mr. Joseph in charge here because we're going to have a few rivers to cross working our way south. This group is going to pretty much knock out these guys. The other group is going to get a field marshal, and we're going to be producing extra troops into him, and all the extras we get from events will be going to him to knock out the United States. Planes. We got some interwar bombers. Nice. Some can go over the Midwest, some can go over the Northeast. Soviet Union equals big, Texas equals big. Coincidence? I think not. Good point there, Mitchellville. Alright, while our guys get into position, we're just going to have a quick look. We're good on equipment for now, probably not for much longer. Yeah, so we're still getting more units from event. It's an actual soldier, he can go into the blue group. He can be moved across to the purple group. Blue group's going to do a lot of fighting, trying to get pushing forth as quick as possible. I'm going to tell them to go immediately because we don't have much opposition on the border. Both everyone is going to be getting troops from event. And the Pacific states have split off as well. Commune of France wants to give us 4 divisions, send them on over. And now we have our CSA line. So this is just as big and spread out. And our first few options are buffing the army, which I think we want to do, get our land doctrine started. Air Force and Navy I'm not too concerned about. And industry is another one we're going to be putting a lot of effort into. So let's start with Liberation Army, get that land doctrine going. A 50% discount and a 14-day thing is a huge bonus for us. Alright, immigrants. Some of the elites and the upper classes of the Great Lakes have left their homes and took their families across the border to Royalist Canada. Canada's claimed New England. Usually they get allowed out as a separate state. Close the bridge and patrol the river. They don't like us. Trade relations drop. Or we let them go and Commonwealth of Canada is a bit less pissed off with us. I think we don't piss them off. We don't want to fight an extra front just yet. More units are getting spawned. Canada seizes New England. Go for it. English volunteers have arrived. That's a good stack of some extra troops. Oh, not really. 3 more. The actual guy can go in there. 2 in there. 1. There we go. Okay. Buff the army. Army is good. Yes. Yes it is. Italian Federation has declared war on the Socialist Republic of Italy. That's gonna be goodbye Italy. France is essentially in a position that Germany has in vanilla HOI4. Germany's the wrecked state that's a bit of a backwater. Alright, we're starting to run into some of the USA troops. People's Liberation Army is in. The next thing we have to decide is what land doctrine we're going to take. And to help that, we have these 4 decisions. We get 2 buffs for mass assault, we get 2 buffs for mobile warfare, 2 for grand battle plan, or 2 for superior firepower. Now, attack and defense on core territory, recovery rate sounds nice, but division attack anywhere plus organization is also very nice. Grand battle plan should help us with naval invasions because of the bonuses to planning and planning speed, if I remember correctly. Superior firepower is always got a lot of punch to it as well. I think we'll go a well-regulated army, integrate the militias, and go down the grand battle plan doctrine. Max planning speed is amazing. Faster naval invasions are always a big power. Big power. Alright, well-regulated army. Let's do it. Air wings with no mission. Oh, we've been given some planes. Let's spread them out a bit. Move these ones up, in fact. Okay. Rip Pope Man, 8 out of 10, awesome hat. Yeah, bye-bye Mr. Pope. Doesn't the Pope control... Yeah. Pope Julius IV is in charge of the Italian Federation, and he is going down. Vote for Grand Battle Plan. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Grand Battle Plan. And if you have a look on the wiki, they get some of the best bonuses to attack. Our stability has dropped, not a huge concern. Let's grab Louisville. Can you guys... Canada seizes Alaska, to hell with Canada. Their time will come. Oh, Canada actually let New England out. How kind. If you can't mass assault, can you really assault at all? Fall of Washington, we've claimed the capital of the traditional United States. They've moved off to Denver. Mexico is giving us some volunteers. Get on in here. Let's set these guys onto aggressive. We want them to push out as fast as possible. We've captured Louisville. We have the option to break some factories. We don't want to lose any factories as we go. We are going to keep them. We've also claimed Baltimore, and we have more militias. Oops. Typical Soviet saying, if you're not menacingly handing then, plans for capitalists. Plans for people who want to conquer the world using water. Now we don't want to move out... Oh, we have a navy now. Some of the navy has split off to join us. But we don't really want to get involved in any naval combat just yet. The proper United States fleets are very strong. Let's get our boats being put into there actually. Air wings with no mission. Ah, more fighters. Cool. Can't say no to that. Close that pocket. Some of our commanders started to use rather doubtful methods to permanently suppress civilian populations suspected of helping our mortal enemies. War is war. Alright. We're pushing out very well. The USA hasn't really had any chance to react. Second International Congress, we will attend that. Spend some time with our fellow communists. Cool, we're back up to average stability because we're hovering between -50 and 0. Grab that town, move on up. Alright, now we're actually starting to face troops because the American Union state has been given a bunch of event troops just like we have. But we are maintaining air superiority. Time to move our bombers closer to the front. And time to tell these guys to just be balanced. We initially told them to push hard because we wanted to just get as much of this land as we could. But now we don't need it so much. Set our occupation to harshest so we actually get all the factories ourselves, and let's make sure we're building more factories rather than repairing. Okay. We're not losing too much equipment as well, I'm impressed. suppose we haven't done a whole lot of actual fighting so far. We have a ton of steel now. Nice, big bully. We'll come and visit you soon enough. Alright, the first Syndicalist International held in Paris has occurred. Ernest Hemingway gave us some praise. And Britain wants to send us some rifles. We would love some extra guns there. So at the moment we should be we should be a little bit friendly with the Union of Britain because they are also communists, as are France. Mexican help has arrived. More help from the Mexicans. Central American help has arrived. More troops for us. Get over there. Final act of the Second International Congress. We should unite. Oh. More militias. Workers of the world unite. We're finally in positive stability. St. Louis is captured. We don't want to burn down factories. We have more unassigned divisions. Austrian Empire has declared war on Illyria. Hungary has declared war on Illyria. The race is on for the capture of Illyria. Italy is getting ruined. Spanish Civil War is kicking off. We should probably support our friends, our fellow socialists. See how we go. I've already liberated my home city. For the end of the series, you must read the Communist Manifesto. Bohemia has declared war on Austria. Things are really kicking off. Liberation intensifies. Oh, okay, we need to drop these guys down to balanced. We've got our well-regulated army. That'll buff our division attack and organisation. How are we looking on tech? Still a way away, so let's do another one of the army improvements. Integrate the militias, get more organisation, get more attack, less supply consumption. Supplies aren't too painful for us at the moment, but could be worse. Alright, I think we move these fighters up as well. Help with the situation here. A lot of people are getting up to being regulars. First America, tomorrow the Canucks. What has Mexico done? They're going to be friendly towards us, sort of. Canada's going to be the next target. And then we need a way to get over to Europe. Fight the French Republic, or maybe go through South America. I don't want to get landlocked. Ooh. There are a couple dudes there. Just make sure. Move a couple guys over there, clear that out. These fights are probably the Union State and the United States navies fighting. We lost some convoys to submarines. Let's put our navy out, see what we run into. We've joined this fight, they're attacking our convoys, they ran away. Now, I'm hoping the navy is going to be very weak. Poland has taken some states of Galicia. Galicia? Maple syrup for the workers is very important. It's pretty important for morale, hey? Cool, there was no one there, we cleared that up. There's a guy stuck on a spit of land. United Mexican States wants to give us a division. Come on over. France wants to give us some guns, I think. Which is good, we're starting to get a little low. Austrian Empire has taken Illyria. They're fighting Bohemia. It's going to be an interesting Europe. Can we send volunteers? We need to be at peace. Okay. That's reasonable. We're gaining more factories. Let's actually start making some artillery, because we are using, well, we have some in our armies. Unread naval battle results. We sunk some submarines, we have an ace pilot. Cool, things are going pretty well for us so far. Cherry maples. Yeah, it's gotta be red, big bully. After maple syrup, we must get the sugar fields of the Caribbean and South America. That sounds like a great plan. We'll be the sweetest red army ever. Because, you know, communism's pretty sweet, right? It's an ambitious little dude attacking out of his pocket. Syndicalism prevails in the Ukraine. We're starting to finish some stuff off, so let's dive straight into our grand battle plan. Grenadine is red. The Grenadines are islands of the Caribbean. It has been foretold by fates. I like it. Oh, let's extend purple back because we don't have enough blue people around. And I don't want to get this guy encircled. Let's move him back as well. Why are some of these divisions not assigned to that front? Oh, because of that, right. Let's finish him off. Let's see if we can encircle these guys, steal a couple more of their men. Now we may actually have to pause our lines for a little bit soon. Let them build up a little bit of planning to make the next thrust. Let's make sure, yep, milking everything as harshly as possible. Alright, 1st of September we'll activate our lines again. They should have a bit of planning by then. We've integrated the militias, that's more attack for us. Not too fussed about that yet, we don't need the discount for another 100 days or so. So I think we'll start working on some industry. Everything to the right of here is not relevant until we finish the Civil War. Oh, we actually have political power. We should bump up our economy. Yeah, let's do it. We want factories faster. That's really going to help our war efforts. And that's about time for an episode. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. Like, subscribe, check out the links below the video, and I'll see you in the next episode.